Hello, digital nomads. All right, if you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering about how much you actually can make off a YouTube video. This video that I'm showing you right now is my headlight restoration and cleaning using toothpaste video. And in this video, I basically bought some Dollar Tree toothpaste, had an old pot scrubber, um, and cleaned up my headlight right here on my 2003 Dodge Grand Caravan. You can see the ad ran there, but it didn't have a video ad. And essentially all I did was created this video to show that you could clean your headlight using something as simple as toothpaste and just scrub it on there and then rinse it off, and the headlight's shiny as new. And I didn't know, but this would be my most popular video, and I put it up 2 years ago. Now, the views on it have slowed down quite a bit since it was put up initially. When it was first put up, there wasn't as many videos about this topic. Since then, there have been a whole bunch of other people doing the very same thing or something similar and getting lots of views as well, which has saturated the market and kind of ruined the earnings for this type of video. But when I first put this video together, it went, I would say, viral because it had like 1 million views within 1 year. Although honestly, viral videos can go to like 1 million views in a month or two. So this video was semi-viral. It only went up to like 1 million views in a year. The second year, it's only had about 500,000. So the number of views is actually dropping, exponentially. So I'm getting less and less views on it. So some of you might be wondering, exactly how much I made. So let's take a look. We're going to go ahead and pause the video, okay? And actually, let me try to stop the video here and go to the analytics. And the analytics show you basically on this video, I've had to date, which is about 2 years later, 1.5 million views, and people spent a total of 3,188,306 minutes watching this video. And I have earned roughly $1,570.74. And that's pretty much exactly what I made off that video as of this point, which isn't really that bad. It's actually very good for, what was it, a 4-minute video that cost me about $1, maybe $2 to make. And that, folks, is why a lot of people try to do YouTube videos. You don't really have to spend too much money if you can produce content that goes viral. And that's also one of the downfalls of YouTube, is that it kind of pushes you, if you want to do this to make an income, to try to produce pretty much videos that'll go viral. Now, since having experienced this semi-viral effect, I've obviously tried to recreate it, but without much success. But I have been doing a lot of analyzing lately on my channel and the videos and stuff to try to get my numbers up, and have come up with some tips that maybe have helped to you if you're a new person starting up their channel and trying to get it monetized and trying to maximize the amount of money you actually get. If you're a van dwelling channel, you'll find this particular segment especially insightful if you're looking to monetize your YouTube channel. First and foremost is that you've got to try to get your channel monetized, which means you need to hit the threshold for YouTube to monetize your channel before any of this is even possible. Now, YouTube did raise the bar to make it harder to get monetized. I think currently, if I'm not mistaken, what do you need, like, is it 1,000 subs? I don't even know the actual number. You'd have to look it up. I didn't bother looking it up, but it's something like 1,000 subs and 100,000 hours, or is it? I think it's something like that. But you can look up let's look it up. We'll look up the requirements for YouTube monetization. So let me find here and just say requirements for YouTube monetization. And it should tell us pretty much. Okay. YouTube may win. Okay. So basically, let me see here. This is on other YouTube channels, which I'm not gonna go through and watch their videos here. We'll try to get it from Google themselves. Okay. You have to meet the following requirements. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and at least 4,000 hours of watch time within the past 12 months. So I think that is still the same because that's what's showing up here. It's not showing anything different. So channels need to have 4,000 hours of annual, that's over the whole year, and 1,000 subscribers before they will allow you to become a YouTube partner and monetize your channel. Now, for a new channel, that seems undaunting, like a number that you're never going to get to. But my experience with it has been that once your channel gets to a certain point, it starts to grow exponentially. So even though when you start off, it may be very slow and very hard to get that first 100 subs, um, and even harder to reach that 1,000 sub point. You know, we have 1,000 subscribers. But if you work hard at it, which is what YouTube is expecting of the people they want to bring on as partners, they want you to promote your channel, like on Facebook and other social media, Instagram, Twitter, and other things like that, and your own websites, to promote your YouTube channel, to show that you can bring people in to view before they'll let you monetize. Well, once you work on doing that, which I've covered in previous episodes, if you guys are interested in learning more about it, comment down below and I'll give you some tips on how to get your channel going and how to get views up and get yourself monetized as soon as possible. But for this video, I just wanted to show you how much I earned and how we're going to try to increase that amount and play with some of the analytics, because YouTube makes these tools available to their partners who are monetized. So anyhow, let's go back to our analytics here. You can see that on this channel, I had just watch time was 3 million minutes. Remember, you only need, 4,000 minutes? No, 4,000 hours. So we need to divide that, just this one video alone, just to show you how much has actually occurred. We got 3,188,306 minutes. Now to convert it to hours, we divide it by 60. And you can see just this video alone had 53,138 hours of watch time. So it's potentially possible to monetize your channel even off one video if you can get it to go viral or semi-viral. So the issue will be figuring out how to make a viral video. Unfortunately, it's not as simple as looking at other viral videos and trying to make your video go viral, although that can be a strategy that we're going to discuss in a future episode. But it has a lot to do with YouTube's algorithm, search algorithm, displaying your videos, allowing people to see it and whatnot. And what you do on your channel and how popular your channel actually affects that, as well as keyword tags and some other little tricks that I'm going to be showing you. But if you are a van dwelling channel and wanting to learn how to make more income from your channel, and you're a small channel, which means you're like me, or even smaller than I am, trying to figure out how to make this all work, this particular list is kind of very important. It's my top 10 videos to date in the life of this channel, which is 3 years old. It'll be 3 years old as of February, although honestly I didn't really start publishing YouTube videos for about 3 or 4 months after I started up the YouTube channel. So it's about 2.5 years worth of video and experiments here to see what is popular and what isn't. Some of these videos aren't even 2 years old and they've earned quite a decent amount of money. You can see right here, my headlight restoration did earn $1,570. The other thing that's kind of important is to know that the not so glamorous van life dwelling, and you notice all these tags, like weird stuff that I do with the headlines and stuff. Those words are put in there not randomly, even though sometimes the title looks kind of messed up. You're like reading and saying, what is all this? It's actually designed for the algorithm to try to pick it up to show it to the appropriate people. And I might actually rename this one a little bit because I found some better trigger words or keywords. And we'll talk about that in a future episode. But you can see that video where I basically just went on there and ranted, well, not ranted, but told people how real life van dwelling is not as glamorous as some of the other channels paint it out to be, has earned me $380.50 so far. And it continues to earn even right now. It's just earning less and less as time goes by because people are not clicking on it as much unless the algorithm ends up moving it back up to the forefront and more people click on it, which is what I may be trying to do to some of these older videos to try to increase my YouTube earnings. I'm going to be retagging things, renaming things, and doing new tricks that I've learned over the last 2.5, 3 years of being on YouTube. The other one that made decent money is this one right here, which is my minivan urban stealth camper review and tour. You can see this one has generated $433.13. Not bad for just showing off your van, right? And then I also did a video, this one's probably about a year old, how to build a cheap and quick emergency stealth camper. Okay, this one video alone has generated $444.89, and that's just from people watching the video and watching the ads or interacting with the ads. It's really kind of crazy being on YouTube because essentially once you're monetized, anything that you produce could conceivably make money. And if you actually spend the time to analyze these videos, you can actually try to improve your odds of earning even more income. Now, I have just recently started really truly analyzing my videos to see how I can improve the channel and increase the income, but also remain loyal to the subscribers because, this channel wouldn't be what it is if it hadn't been for the people who have made me or this channel what it is. Another popular video is this one right here, the minivan urban stealth camper review and tour. So already you can see here people like tour videos. So producing tour, well, at least van dwellers or people thinking of getting into van dwelling, they love videos that have to do with how to build a van, or doing van tours. So if I really wanted to try to increase viewership on this channel and increase my income, I probably need to try to do some more van tour videos. So, as I am indeed trying to grow my channel, I am going to just put it out there. If you're a van dweller and have a cool van and are passing through Central Florida, the East Coast, contact me. You can reach me at Denoy, DENOY.deboer@gmail.com. It's DENOY.DEBOER@gmail.com. And let me know you're going to be in this area and what day and time. And, it's helpful if you can let me know as far in advance as possible. We can try to schedule a meetup where, we can hang out and chat and I can do an interview and show off your van. And if you have a YouTube channel, we can help promote it. You can also do an interview with me if you'd like, and basically we're collaborating to grow both of our channels respectively. And these type of videos where you do a van reveal or tour tend to do very well. They bring people to your channel. They can also generate, as you can see, pretty good money. It's we're talking maybe a 15 minutes worth of work, if you want to call it that. And honestly, this isn't how much it earned. The video earned a bit more than this, almost twice as much. This is my earnings after YouTube took their cut. YouTube takes out 45% of your income. So this is 55% or what was left for me after, they deducted their portion. And the cool thing is these videos continue to earn money pretty much every day as long as YouTube stays up and they stay up. Now the amount, like I said, will tend to drop down as you get less and less viewers. Here's another video here. This is another tour. This one only generated $241. Once again, this one I think people watched because it was so interesting. It has my home built toilet So I think I show people how to build that toilet, that custom toilet. So that toilet, somebody was saying, why did you build that wooden toilet instead of just buying a paint bucket, and a portaloo or whatever, the top that goes on there? Well, I could spend $19 and show that off, which may generate some views, or I could build a portalet myself, a really cool one that had really comfortable seating for about $20 and make $300 out of it. So some of the decisions that you guys see me make that seem crazy or off the wall or wacky were actually tests. I've been conducting various tests on YouTube. If you recall how this channel got founded and started, it was me coming into YouTube, with no knowledge at all 3 years ago to try to learn how to monetize a channel and how to make an income on YouTube. Because people keep saying start up a YouTube channel and you can earn money. Well, I at the time was really active in the Living in a Van Facebook group, and decided I would go ahead and come in here into YouTube, even though I didn't really plan on staying here, and see how the whole process was done. And 3 years later, I think I have a good handle on how to actually try to monetize my channel and make money. So that is ultimately going to be my goal, is to become a full-time YouTuber, even though a lot of people keep telling me to give it up. And honestly, my earnings right now are nowhere near enough to make YouTube a full-time job. But I'm hoping that by analyzing these videos, I will be able to increase my income as well as my viewership, and make YouTube, becoming a full-time YouTuber a reality. I do appreciate all of you who have been here with me on this journey so far. So, this is probably the second half of our journey as far as becoming a full-fledged YouTuber. Anyhow, you can look again. The other kind of videos that make a lot of money with regards to van type stuff are police encounters. So, luckily for you, if you're a van dweller, those happen quite a bit. So try to have your camera ready if you can, and maybe even ask the cop if you can film them and interview them when it's happening, or legally you can film them, but I would not pick up a camera and start filming without permission from the cop, even though you could do it without permission. My concern is they could think you have a gun or something and shoot you. But that video made $227 when the park ranger and the police encountered me when I first entered the compound and was learning how to basically survive out there. I was testing the van to make sure it was survivable, and I was trying to establish a camp. And that was the original Camp Freedom, where I got attacked by the zombie and I ran away from there. For those of you who recall that episode. And that's what led to eventually Camp Freedom 2 being in a different location and a lot more remote. Another type of video that is really popular, and something that I'm really going to have to contemplate working on, is more general interest type videos, like trying bars, head gasket, stop leak. This cost me about $50 in the stop leak that I bought, but you can see it made $175. So I spent $50 getting the material to try to fix my van, which didn't really fix it. But in producing that video segment where I just show people how I stuffed it in there and I didn't do it correctly, which is probably one of the reasons I didn't have good results. But it turned out that the reason was not so much a leak as a misfiring or non-firing head gasket. Not head gasket, piston. Was it piston? I don't know. Anyhow, the other type of video people like to see are updates. If you can do an update, like maybe once a month, a 1 month update, a 2 month update, just telling people how things were going after 2 months. I earned $145.10. Walmart goodies for living in a van has earned me, walking around Walmart. This is crazy. If you guys recall this episode where I walk around Walmart and show people the items in Walmart that you could conceivably use for van dwelling, that little segment earned me $178. So this is just a quick, glance to show you how much money can actually be earned. And just to wrap things up here to show you how much I actually did earn. This is $12,352.85 as of right now, just slightly under 3 years. really about 2.5 years worth of earnings. Honestly, this is not enough to live off, but a lot of it is from a learning curve. Now, the other thing is YouTube has cycles when they have high advertising and low advertising. Right after the Christmas season, YouTube earnings typically drop way down, and it's because there's less advertisers competing. So your click-through rate, your CPM rates, and everything else that attribute to how much you actually earn drops dramatically. As soon as the new year hits, it probably won't pick up again till maybe about April or May. Is what my experience has been. About April or May, you're going to see a lot of the more popular YouTubers start publishing again. They tend to go down offline after January, by January, because earnings drop to almost nil, which is hurting a lot of you know small time YouTubers like me right now, who is pretty much depending on this as my full blown income. Um, but just to show you the kind of numbers we're looking at, in just slightly under 3 years, I have um, earned 24 years and 345 days of watch time. Isn't that crazy? 24 years and 345 days people have spent watching my videos. It almost makes me want to say sorry, because when you consider that this is real time that people actually sit there and run through the playlist or watch the videos to show you how much income people spent on this, okay? Let's take a look. This is by minutes, so we're going to go with, let's clear this. I have 13,120,658 hours. I mean, not hours, minutes. We're going to divide that by hours. Divided by hours, which is 60 minutes per hour. And this is how many hours they have spent watching my videos. 218,000 hours. 218,677 hours. People have watched my videos. So let's break that down by how much money people gave up to watch my videos. And when you say, what do you mean? Well, time is money. And let's calculate just to keep it simple. We're going to say everyone's making minimum wage of United States minimum wage right now is $7.25. So this is how much money people gave up watching my videos. $7.25, okay, per hour of their life watching my videos. This is how much money people gave up. $1,585,412.84. Is that crazy or what? People gave up this much money in time, if you calculate it minimum wage right now for the United States, to watch my videos. It makes me humble. Makes me feel like, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. But I hope that people felt that, the time that they gave up to watch my videos was worth it. Hopefully people did find the videos entertaining, if not enlightening, especially those who are facing losing their home and possibly having to live in a vehicle. That is the purpose, or the primary purpose, for this channel and why it was created, and still the driving force as to the kind of videos that I produce, which have to do with pretty much trying to survive with minimal income, or short notice where you're going to lose your home. So this video is going on and on, so I'm going to go ahead and end it right now. If you guys enjoy this video and would like to see more in depth behind the scene, where I show you exactly what's going on this end, and why you might encounter some weird behavior from Denoy as far as content that's shot, or why I do what I do, this is I guess a candid peek behind this particular YouTube channel and what actually happens. And it will help to explain to you why certain things happen and why they stop happening, or why I continue to produce certain types of videos and don't produce others. Because essentially, everything is a test until you figure out what works and what doesn't. Just like, testing out your van, I am testing out YouTube. After 3 years, I think I have a good handle on it. So if I'm correct in my assumptions or my research, then this channel should be growing, hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers here, over the next year as I institute this knowledge of what I've learned. And if you have a YouTube channel, especially one that's starting out, whether or not it's fan related, a lot of this information will be applicable to your channel also, because they have to do with trying to generate um, viral videos, which I'm going to be working on trying to do. Although I still have ethics, so I can tell you how to get viral videos without ethics. And, some people do that. But I tend to believe that, you either are who you are and ethical in how you do things, whether or not, people are watching or notice, or you're not. And, I choose to be the way I am, and that in some way holds me back. But at least I can say, I live my life being true to myself. Well, I'm rambling again. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Share it to help this channel grow. And, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. And make sure you hit the notification button to get the latest updates. I am planning on doing a series of more in-depth view to analyze the channel and show you as the channel grows, because I'm pretty confident we're going to be able to make this channel grow based on the information that I now know. Take care, everyone. God bless you all. Have a good day. Bye-bye now.